talking about palms
Right.
and battling insects. I had no idea how expensive palm trees
Yeah,
could be.
some of them can be really ridiculously expensive.
Thousands.
About tens of thousands, And, some of the things that happens to palms, and people will notice the leaves start folding down, or they're not looking healthy. And this is the little critter, if we could get a picture.
Yeah.
This is a palm weevil. And this is how it looks, and this is its cocoon right here. So they usually are going to attack wounded areas or diseased parts of the palm. Let me see if we get a good shot. It has a long nose, just like that. When you can climb up there and see them, dig around and see them, they don't bite. So if you get one on your hand, don't get scared.
Big one, aren't they?
They're big. And what happens? How this happens is that you're trimming the palm, cutting along the edge with your weed whip, and you create a wound. Or up here, it has, let's say, a damage from the cold. What happens is the palm releases an odor, and the little palm weevils are attracted to that. So you want to be careful when you're trimming your palms and also creating any wounds on it. If you have palm weevil, let's say if you notice palms that are dying in the neighborhood, you want to make sure when you trim, you want to trim your palm way out here. So you don't want to get close in here because that gives them an entrance point. So then after you do that, you want to get a little neem oil. You can get this at Ace Hardware and spray the ends of the palm right like this. And then if you have a little damage from cold, we've had some unusually cold winters.
Oh, yeah.
And some palms are more prone to it. And this palm weevil can attack all palms. You want to get in there and you would climb up on a ladder and look at the center and see if it's soft, and remove that debris. And you can put copper on there as a fungicide. It will prevent any type of further rotting. Some of the things that happen, when you have palm weevils or some things that happen as a precursor to palm weevils is disease. We've had a lot of cold weather. I brought in a plant or a palm, a Canary Island palm, and see how it's rotted.
This is all
at the
rot,
base.
yeah.
This is caused by bud rot. And this is relatively easy to prevent, but it's very, very contagious. And how it's transferred is it goes from one palm to another palm. And I'll just talk a little bit about the symptoms because there's a little symptoms difference. Is you'll just notice the things will pull right out, the fronds will pull right out. And you can see, because the damage, the palm weevil has been drilling in here. So you're gonna make sure that you inspect your palms. And then you can pull them right out, but the main way that these things are transferred is right here. If you have a diseased palm, it's written in the book of horticulture, thou shalt not prune your palms with your pruners unless you use a little bleach on it, because you can go right through your whole landscape and infect every single palm.
Wait, so what does the bleach do?
The bleach kills all the pathogens.
Okay, all right.
In fact, a lot of times just put that pruner aside. Don't touch your gloves, everything. Keep your gloves. Change your gloves. Put your rubber gloves on. All it takes is you touching this and touching this like that, and you can have a diseased palm, especially the open wounds. All the dirt along the bottom of the palm, you cannot plant a palm right back there because all the dirt along the base of the palm is infected with the disease.
I want to know how did you get this little guy?
Well, actually,
he's dead, but where did he come from?
I got up there and got one. Wow. A client had called me and said they had this disease, and I went up there and got the palm weevil, and it had bud rot and some of the things that are issues.
Big little guy.
Right.
We're out of time.
All right, okay.
What do we got next hour?
We're going to talk about grass getting ready for spring.
Okay, great.
All right.
For more information about gardening, log on to Larry's Garden.